What Would You Do is celebrating its 10th anniversary. The hit show stunning millions of Americans with thought-provoking scenarios that make you ask yourself that question. Now host John Quinones is out with a new book by the same name, inspired by his one-of-a-kind television program. Take a look. From lemonade stand swindlers.
That is $20.
Would you like a receipt?
$20. To nasty nannies.
Pick it up! That's no way to treat a little girl!
For 9 seasons, John Quinones and What Would You Do hidden cameras have captured the visceral reactions of people caught in over 500 shocking scenarios. Actors recreating situations pulled straight from the headlines, like parents sandwich boarding their children as punishment.
This is like public humiliation.
Exactly. Maybe he'll learn.
And this interracial couple who created a hairy situation at a Harlem barbershop.
You with a white girl?
She's ignorant.
She's not talking about me.
Keep your opinions to yourself because you sound stupid.
While some say mum, others speak up.
I got a backbone bigger than this building.
And even call the cops.
I just witnessed 2 gentlemen drug a woman's drink.
That's John's cue to step in.
I'm John Quinones with What Would You Do?
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Now, What Would You Do is back, celebrating its 10th season and a new book, inspiring others to do the right thing. And look who we have here. We are joined by the undercover expert himself, our good friend John Quinones. Thanks for being with us.
Good morning, Amy.
Congratulations on the book.
Thank you.
And I know you credit your mother, Mama Q.
Yeah, Maria Garcia Quinones, she was my biggest inspiration. You know, we were very poor. We grew up in the barrios in San Antonio, spoke no English when I was 6 years old. We were migrant farm workers, picked tomatoes in Ohio, cherries in Michigan. She was the one who always said to me, it doesn't matter, John, that you have to take bean and tortilla tacos for lunch when all the other kids are taking their fancy bologna and white bread sandwiches. What matters is what's here in your corazon, in your heart, and what's in here.
She taught you what makes you different as a child,
yeah.
That those are actually your assets,
Absolutely.
not something to be ashamed of.
Yeah, I mean, we spoke Spanish, and she was the one who said to me, use it to your advantage, the fact that you can speak 2 languages. You're so blessed. I wound up getting a job at ABC News because I spoke Spanish to cover Central America back in the 80s with Peter Jennings, precisely because I speak Spanish. The kid who used to get punished for speaking Spanish in school winds up getting a network job, his dream job, because of that.
And what a fantastic example. And I know that, as your book reminds us, every day is full of what would you do moments.
Absolutely.
And I know that had to be one of the reasons why you wanted to write the book. What do you hope people take away from reading this?
That there is an inherent good in all of us. That when you hear that little voice in the back of your brain, you're witnessing an injustice, discrimination, bias, whatever it is, bullying of children, and that little voice in the back of your head says, do something.
Speak up.
Speak up. And we see it in every single one of our scenarios. So I'm getting asked all the time, do you think people are inherently good or not? Because you see so many who step away. The fact is, there's always a hero, and they're so inspiring, and it restores your faith in humanity.
Do you have a favorite What Would You Do moment?
I think one of my favorites was when we had a mother punishing her child for stealing or lying by wearing a sandwich board, saying, I have to wear this because I stole or because I lied. And the reactions were so different from different mothers. A white mother said, you're going to damage that child psychologically by doing this. He's going to be in therapy for years. The African-American mother said, no, this is a good idea. Have you ever had a son who was in trouble? Have you ever had a son who was in prison? Better get them now and punish them this way than later. We had 2 women yelling at each other on the sidewalk.
But it starts a conversation, and people really do think about what the right thing is to do.
That's exactly what it's all about.
John,
and we're back soon.
I'm going to say that too. Fantastic. We can't get enough of it. It's fantastic. John, thank you so much for joining us.
It's been a joy being here.
And What Would You Do is on sale now. And as you just heard John say, the hit show returns this summer right here on ABC.